in your back.
Morning, welcome to the Crazy Wedge live stream, TTV Wedge live stream even. Just want to big up Lucius on YouTube for this loadout for the survivalist. So let's get it. So first of all, you want your this is how you want your stats. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of hay fever as well. So you want strength on 3, you want constitution on 1. Oh, hello. You want constitution on 1. Constitution on 1, dexterity 3, yeah, 6, 1, 3, 3, and I'll tell you the reason why for that in a minute. You can do all your appearance here. You can have male, female. Use this button here for the different heads, different colours, different sizes, shapes. I'm just going to go for the original with the full tattoo mode. Concealed modes obviously for the private areas and stuff like that. Same for male and female. Bear in mind this is an 18+ stream, so if you're under 18, please leave. Oh, what have I got to do? Oh yeah, I've got to put, sorry, my bad. See, even I'm not concentrating. Intelligence up to 5, and I'll tell you the reason for that. 1 second. Yes, and I'll tell you the reason for that in just a second. Right, so 3, 1, 3, 5. Okay, so that's what you want it, yeah? And do all your appearance and stuff like that. Obviously, you can take this off if you want to. Grow over time, definitely. Right, so let's go to next. Now we've got our attributes here. So we want, obviously being a survivalist, we want melee weapons. Advanced, and we also want archery. Oh, hello. So that's going to use all the points, is it? Okay. Strength 3. So what was it then? Melee weapons, advanced. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Okay. Melee medium and archery medium. if we have that on a little bit further down, so we really want this on. We really want the archery on advanced if we can. Reason being, it's one of the first weapons that we can craft. It's one of the first weapons we can craft, and yeah, it's one of the first weapons we can craft. So we want every advantage to that we can possibly get. Oh, so I think we've got this. Oh yeah, we have got it right. Intelligence, yeah, 0. Okay, yeah. So archery full, melee weapons, no skill, dexterity 6, or 3, 1, 3, 5. Yeah. So yeah, advanced, running and endurance. Yeah, so you want archery advanced. I'll tell you the reason why when we get there. Conditioning skills, we'll have this. Hang about a second, because I'm not seeing if this is right or not. Yeah, it is both basic. Okay, basic, base. Well, this is well difficult to get the those little dots right. Basic, basic. There we go. So now we go down one. We got here now. Okay. So we'll move down to the dexterity. We need stealth on advanced for this, and then this is the reason why you need the 10. So you need awareness advanced, survival at basic, and the rest on medical. So that's what you need. So that's the loadout you need, yeah? That is the loadout you need for a survivalist. Like I said, thanks to giving credit to Lutheus, spell Luthais on YouTube. This is his loadout for a survivalist. So we just change this to something. We'll change this to stream survival. There you go. That's what we'll put him as, stream survival, and then we'll create him. Yeah. Now I'll bring you to this screen just here before we jump into the actual main part of it. Just to let you know, as soon as this screen comes, you'll go onto a screen where you're getting chucked out of an aeroplane, yeah, and you're getting chucked out of the aeroplane. So you need to be pressing F to engage your parachute. So as soon as you jump out of the aeroplane, I personally hit the parachute straight away, because then it obviously gives you a bit more time and stuff to wonder about where you're going to go. So let's get into it then. Should tell you the buttons and stuff as we go along. So like I said, we're just going to show us. We're going to be, so here we are, look, the airfield's right in front of us. It's quite a good spot. It's going to drop us though. So it looks like it's going to be cold. Here we are. So let's just hit that. Let's hit that F button straight away and see what we've got around us. So, got got the airfield over there, which has got a lot of puppets in it. You've got all your controls coming up down the side. I'm basically just looking to see where the best place would probably be to land. We definitely need to be going to that little small hold there, whatever it is, that small town. That's definitely going to be a place where we can find stuff. But we need to get a few things first. So it's probably best if we try to head down here, close to these three buildings, just down here. So we'll try head down as close as we can to that. Try and get away from this snow a little bit. At the minute, it's not actually letting me control him. It's not actually letting my it's not applying my buttons at the minute, but it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, here we go. Starting to adjust now. So we're just trying to drop down here somewhere, start getting ourselves you know, some stuff. I'll show you how to craft it all, show you crafting menus and stuff like that. I'm not no expert on the Scum or anything like that, but I've been playing it for a few weeks now. The wind's taking me towards the village, which is not really where I want to go straight away, if I'm honest. Want to be somewhere a little bit tucked away, because it's going to be full of puppets. Try and head for this bit of woodland over here, maybe. Definitely probably find some things we need in there. Try to get a bit of clear ground if we can. I don't really want to be landing on this house. That's going to end up happening though, isn't it? Or in the stream probably, no my luck. Okay, so we're down. We've got an injury straight away from the jump. I don't know why, but we have. Have to try and get that sorted out.
Secure communication with human asset established. Greetings, human asset. Welcome to Scum Island tutorial protocol provided by the Tech One Corporation. My designation is Dual Energetic Entity Neural Appliance or DENA. I am an artificial intelligence created by the Tech One Corporation tasked with overseeing the Scum Show protocols, including the preparation of human assets. If you wish to activate the tutorial, please do so on your journal interface. Secure channel closed.
Okay, so like I said, we've got an injury straight away. We'll go into our tab menu, and here's our options at the top. We've got inventory, crafting, metabolism, journal, squad, events. So in the inventory, that's what you have on. There's your trousers. That's all this clothing that you have on there. And so next you go into the crafting menu, and it gives you all your crafting options here, which I'll go through with you and show you how to do. You got all your crafting options from base building to hook parts and locks for doors and weapons and things like that. So what we need to do is first thing we need to do is have a look at our metabolism. So this will tell you everything about yourself, what's going on. So your strengths, conditioning, dexterity, shows you all the things, and intelligence. So this will tell you everything. Now, if that's in the stats, if you go to the health, it will tell you what's wrong with you. So here it says a bleeding injury, feeling cold and pain. It's in stabilization, so you haven't got to worry. Anything above, I think it's a C3 you have to treat. So C1 and C2 aren't too bad. Right. So let's try and find some stuff to craft. So you've got 3 speeds when it comes to the mouse wheel. You've got so you've got walk, then you've got jog, then you've got sprint. So if you look around you all the time, you'll see this. It says search for rocks. Press your button on it, and take these rocks into hands with your button. Yeah. Walk around it a bit. It should let you search again. search these a few times. So, right, go back into our tab bar, into crafting. Now, let's click on the knife. So in our inventory, as you can see, we have 2 small stones. Go into the crafting menu, or press number 2 when you're in the tab options, and there it tells you stone knife over on the right hand side here. And then over here it will tell you what you need to make the stone knife. So there you go. So it says 2 small stones. We've got, and we look back in our inventory, we have two small stones. Into crafting, then we just hit the craft button. So, and also as well, when you craft anything, it doesn't go straight into your inventory, so it'll be in the surrounding area, and this is what this means here, this vicinity. So if you look constantly on your tab menu, it will tell you the things that are around you on the floor. We can see it down here. I don't know if you can see that next to me where my hand is. We can see that right there. So we just either double click on it, or we put take into hands or pick up with the right click button, right mouse button, left click button, double click it, should just go straight into your inventory. There we go, we've got that in a hat, so we've got that in our pocket now. So we can take into hands, and also we could quick access it by 3. And now when we remove from hands again, it will go straight back where it was before. So we've got our basic first survival knife. So we'll hit 3 and it will bring it out. So we've got our basic knife now, yeah, and we're armed. We've got a slight chance. So now, at least we've got some sort of defense. So now we'll have to try and have a look for something. Maybe so now we need to, obviously we've got something to defend ourselves, but we need something that's a bit better, really, to defend ourselves. So let's go straight back into our crafting menu and see what we can craft up here. So we've got things to help us, stone axes, which will come, and then here we have improvised wood. Oh, here, what do we have? Wooden sword we have here. We have wooden club, improvised stone spear. So we have all this stuff. Improvised stone spear. So what do we need for this? Yep, I think that's a bit too much to start off with. I just wanted the metal spear, wooden spear. So yeah, so this is what I wanted, the improvised wooden spear. So but we could also, as we have the stone spear, right, so we need rope for that. Is there any other items we can use? Could we use tree bark rope? Which we can use tree bark rope, but I'll show you that in a second. We'll go for something simple to start off with. So, improvised wooden spear, you need 1 long wooden stick, says it here, what you need, and this is the tool you need to craft it with. So let's start cutting this bush. Right, so then we go back into our inventory again, and we can see we have 2 small sticks, and we have 1 long wooden stick. So if we go back into our crafting menu, now because the stick is in our vicinity, and we have the knife in our pocket, we can craft this. Improvised wooden spear, so we'll craft. So we're just making the spear sharp. Okay, so like I said, we're now in our vicinity. There is now a improvised wooden spear. Now let's pick that up, and it will go straight into your pouch, and also quick number 1. So now, as you can see, it's in one of our holsters. We press 1, boom, we have a good weapon. So now we can, if someone runs towards us, we can jab them. Obviously puppets, and we can also block shots with it. So now we've got the basics, we could sort of move towards this house, I'd say. So let's sort of move with a little bit of, you know, quietness and just make sure, because I'm pretty sure there will be some sort of puppet in here. Let's see if we can jump the stream without getting wet. Managed it. Thinking there's probably going to be a puppet here. So just be a little bit careful. Obviously we want to have a good search. If there's anything around. Bearing in mind our next item we need to be making really should be a backpack. That should be the next item we should be crafting really. But I'm just going to have a quick look in here, see if there's anything in there. We've got a pen, some metal pipes. I don't really think that's going to do any good for us. Maybe we should try go to the house, see if there's anything inside there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a puppet in there though. Nothing in there. Do we go into the house? Yeah, go on, let's do it. Might as well. No, there's nothing in here. No puppets. Anything? Right, okay. So, with the archery thing, right, let's go and have another little look, see what else we could possibly craft. So, what you really want to do is go to a row of bushes like this, so you haven't got to go miles and miles. You want to go into the crafting menu and have a look. Right, what do we want? We want this here. So this is called an improvised courier backpack. And you need 3 rags, and some rope, 5 meters. Or tree bark rope. So to get rags, we will go into our inventory. I've got a willy warmer here. I will now cut that into rags, which is what I'll do. I'll cut that into rags, and hopefully that might give me my 3 rags for my pouch. So it's giving me two rags. So I'll have to take something else. So maybe I should take my underpants. I will cut those into rags. That may be slightly uncomfortable without boxer shorts. It's going to be better to have a bag. Right, so we've got our 3 rags now. We've got the 3 rags. Right, so what else do we need? 3 rags, so they're in the vicinity. Right, so now we need tree bark rope. So we have a look over onto the option, have a look over onto the crafting menu and see it there, tree bark rope. So we click on that. What do we need? We need 5 small wooden sticks and a stone knife to craft it. So let's go back into the inventory and start chopping out into the main game and start chopping. It should give you an option to cut. This is what we do. These stone knives are imperative, by the way. You can't do anything unless you craft a stone knife out of 2 stones. Very easy, very, very simple. So now what have we got? So now we have 2 small wooden sticks and 1 long wooden stick. Now you can cut it into small sticks, and also you can craft it into an improvised wooden spear, which you see earlier. But I shall cut this one into wooden sticks as we are trying to build the rope, tree bark rope, which is 5 small sticks. Right, so now go into your inventory and you should have 1, 2, so there's 4. There's 4 there. So there's still not quite enough. So we'll move up a little bit. It's still 4, so we'll cut this as well. And see what we get from this. That's why you got to do the bushes close together, so you've got all the stuff in the in the close proximity to you. So right. So now we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small sticks. So we go back into the crafting menu, or we can go back into the crafting menu. 5 small wooden sticks equals rope. Yeah, but you can also do it a different way. You can also click on the items each once. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then click on the knife, and it will tell you. It will show you all the stuff you can make: craft skewer, craft tinder, craft fire drill. craft tree bark rope, and a very another important one, wooden arrows, which is going to be our best friend soon. Right, so let's craft the tree bark rope. Right, so now we've got that. So, yeah, did we keep the rags in close proximity, or did we walk off and leave them? Which is what I often do. There you go. So, right, so I've got 3 rags, and we have the tree bark rope. So now we go back into the crafting menu and look back down where it says improvised courier backpack. We now have in our inventory, we've got the stone knife, which is what we need, and in the close vicinity we have 3 pieces of rag and a piece of tree bark rope, which we are crafted from the 5 small sticks. So we just hit the craft button. So that's all crafted then. So now in your inventory, in the close vicinity, you should have improvised backpack. You can either double click on that, or you can right click on it once and it will bring up options, or like I said, oh no, it's not putting it into my inventory, so you actually do have to just put equip. So now got a bit of backspace, yeah, still got a spare stone just in case. We have to keep a close eye on this, look, because look, it's 15%, so that stone knife is quite close to the end of its life. So what we'll do is, while we're around quickly, if we can just manage to spot any. Sorry, my character's slightly cold because we're in the shade at the moment. So he should warm up. Says he's feeling weak also. So let's have a look. Why? Hypothermia. So we need some sort of clothing by the looks of it. So let's go back down to here and see what else we can actually find. Properly, we'll have a proper search now. We've got a courier backpack so we can carry some more stuff. I'm going to go down and have a proper look and see if we can find some sort of clothing, because otherwise we're going to start, oh yes, in stabilisation now, just because I think we're up close by the mountain. So these hay bales are quite an important resource to search. They come up with good things like this, feathers, which you'll definitely need. So, oh, he's still quite cold. Make sure you have a look around in the close vicinity. Here we go. There's a crowbar there. That should come in handy. Just make sure we're always checking the vicinity as well. Sorry, I think he's still cold. Oh, he's gone back into hypothermia mode now. Still cold, but I don't understand quite why. So can we get upstairs? Can we? Up in here? A little way to get up anywhere? Is it there? Is that how we get up? Looks like there's definitely a way to get up here somewhere. Look, there's another space in the roof. Here we go. Be some good stuff stashed up here. Here we go. What we've got in here? We've got metal scrap, which will come in handy, and we've got some more rags. They're not very good quality rags, but they'll be okay. Right, we really need to get moving, because we are getting cold and we're not managing to keep up with it. Let's have a look at the metabolism again, see if we're still got hypothermia. So I think we need to really get out of this area and try to you know, find somewhere that's definitely a bit warmer. Thought I heard something then. Did we look in here properly, did we? Vicinity, nothing. Okay, right, so let's head towards this city then. Can you see my my running skills? Usually if you're running full weight like this, it would make your energy go down, which it is doing now. Yeah, so let's go head to this building here, see what we can find in here. I'm assuming that there will be a puppet in there. I'm hoping that, yeah, it's gone into stabilization now because I'm running around a bit. But what I really wanted to do before I hit anything like this, I wanted to be able to craft a bow. So I just don't know what. So we've got tree bark rope again. So what we could do is, now we've warmed up a little, we could try to find some more rocks and find another stone. We'll get this one here, and then we can go back into our crafting menu and craft another knife, because we know that our one's nearly done now. We've got that, so we'll put that in our backpack. And now, oh, he's starting to get cold again now. We're not moving. Give us a second. Back into metabolism. Yeah, he's gone back in again now because we're not moving. So I don't know whether I should just go into this building without any kind of. I was going to try and craft a bow first, but obviously can't because of our hypothermia. Then we can't. Bit unfortunate, really. Never mind. Like I said, just keep your eyes open, guys, for the puppets. We haven't come across one yet, but you'll soon know when we do. In the vicinity. Really do with what's this? Metal scrap. Okay, we'll take some of that. Scrap's always comes in hand. Scrap's always comes in handy. Right. Okay. So done that. Done that. Let's go into here then. Got anything? What we got here? So we found ourselves a lovely little axlet. Wow, that's perfect. Improvised. Small axe. That is lovely that we've just found that. That's going to make our lives so much easier. Right then, that's lovely. So this is why you make sure that you're looting these buildings and stuff, yeah, all the time if possible. Make sure, you know, you're having your best chance to, you know, succeed in what you want to do. Right, so there's nothing in there. Oh, there's a little bit at the top there. We'll have a little go up there. It's where you find the good stuff. If you're going to find anything, but it's only going to be feathers for now. Feathers is good enough. Try to craft. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, rubbish is always a good spot. A wine cork, that'll be good for fishing. Good for fishing. Piece of paper. We'll just interact with that to make sure that we're getting the awareness building up as we're going. Right, do these have anything in them? Check. This one also has a crowbar there on the floor, so make sure, like I said, that you're checking everything all the time. Even when you're going along, you'll find some stuff. Oh look, it still says I'm freezing cold. Work it out. Why would I be so cold? In the middle of the sunshine. Got some more feathers there, which is lovely. Maybe rather than going for the crossbow, maybe we could go for this, which is the improvised crossbow rather than the normal bow, sorry. do that instead. I think no, it's still saying that we need to get a move on. It's coming from there. So let's have a little look on the map quickly, see whereabouts we are. So we're in C1, we're on the main road here. So our next probable thing to do would be to head somewhere around, to head to this river here, because that's a water source. Yeah, so that's the next thing we're going to be able to do. We're going to be able to last a lot longer without food than we are water. So we'll head towards that water source now, which looks oh yeah, so we'll just head along this road to the river, yeah? That's what we'll do. You can always bring the map up by pressing M on the keyboard. Right, so let's get a move on. I'm not quite sure which way it is. I don't have a compass yet. Oh yeah, so you do have rough idea. Nowhere north is. Okay. Let's go back into the map again. Going west, I think. Where's the Harrison? Okay, so slightly towards it, so I think we'll go this way. My health's going down now because of the hypothermia is gone now. Thank God. It's in recovery, so hopefully our health should be building up. Let's just check on the map to make sure that we're heading in the right direction, which we are. I think we already. I don't. Yeah, we did come to this actually. I think we've been here. Yeah. So I'm hoping that this is going to be got 54% water, so I'm hoping this could be a chance for us to maybe get some water. It will tell you if you can drink it, I'm pretty sure. Allow you to drink it. Really, we need to pick anything up that we possibly can to sort of this is the water, so it's a stream, so you go into your thing. So here, if you look up here, this is how much you've got in reserve, and this is how much calories you've got, 49%. Something's beeping saying I'm hungry now, so I'll show you how to sort the hunger out. So we've got free fresh water, that's going to break down nice and steadily. It's going to give us quite a lot more. Also, if you hold control over something, it gives you a lot more in depth of what you're doing. But it's the basics are you're taking 960 milliliters in an hour, and 61 you're using. So it's a good rate. You really want to keep both of those really at around 700 if you can. Right, so we've got to the stream. Right, so but we don't really want to be heading towards the snow again because that's going to make us cold. So we need to go southwest, I think. So we need to go sort of with the stream. So we need to go sort of this way. What we're going to do now is, because I think our metabolism, yeah, we haven't got any sort of hypothermia now. We're in hot sunshine. It's lovely. So what we'll do now is we'll go back in and we'll have a look at crafting a weapon that's not a melee weapon. So if we go into our crafting, what are our options? So we've got an improvised bow, which is not that difficult to make really, and then that comes with the wooden arrows. So you got these, and they're really easy to make. Or we can go for the improvised crossbow, which really we need rags for. So maybe we'll just craft the bow for now. That'd be the sort of thing you would craft usually. He's getting cold again. I don't know what is wrong with this guy. Right, so also another thing as well, he says he's come up with a hunger thing there. let me just run into the forest a little bit more and see if I can start. So when you're running around in the forest, you'll come across certain items, certain trees. I think this may be one. Oh yeah, look. So it says search on it. So if you search it, it allows you to search it for berries and things like that. Yeah. So that's how you would get your hunger down to start off with. So right, let's get cutting these to make this bow. We need crafting for the bow, so we need some tree bark rope and one long wooden stick. So let's go down to tree bark rope. See what we've got in the so we've got 3 small sticks. So let's cut this long stick into some more small sticks. So we've got enough to make the tree bark rope. About times 5 small sticks to make the rope. Let's have a look in our inventory. So now we've got enough. So we can either do what we'd said before, go into crafting, but we know now that the bark rope's 5 pieces of 5 small sticks, yeah. So we can just go into the inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to the tool, right click, and create tree bark rope. So now we've got the tree bark rope there. Really, we don't really need that anymore. We'll cut our hair quickly with it, just to get us a little bit of awareness and you know, survival points and stuff like that. Then we'll drop that. We chuck that down. Then we can put our other knife here. We don't really need because we've got the axe now, but it's only at 77. So yeah. We've got given ourselves a little bit more inventory space. Right, so now we need one and a long stick. So now we can see it says craft strap for improvised bow 20. Yeah. Oh no, hang about a second. Right, let's go. Maybe not got the potion right. So 20-ounce bow. Yeah, so we've got all the items there that we need to craft it, yeah, in the near inventory, so we'll craft, yeah. I think I dropped the crowbar by accident as well. I always do that when you're carrying 3 things, it's ridiculous, right? So remember, like I said, to pick it up now, and I still do have it, but a choice between, I suppose, yeah, that this will be better than the wooden spear. So if we drop this, put the crossbow there, but we'll pick our improvised bow up, and we'll bang that in there like that. Right then. So now we need to think about making some some arrows. So if we got a small wooden stick, where are they? Where are they? Where's the small? Here we go. So we've got search for rocks. Where's the sticks? Right, so small wooden stick, take into hands, and then so why not? Is it not okay? Try that again. So if we click on that, stone knife, click on this and craft wooden arrow, yeah? There you go, we've got 1 arrow there. Do the same for this. If we put the knife in our hand, put the stone knife in our hand, I think it should make it, yeah, that's better. Because we've got it on our hand, you see, that'll make it better. Right. I've got a bit of a problem though. Think about it is I need to store these. Where's it gone? Yeah, so let's get this one on the go. Craft wooden arrow, but I have got a bit of a problem because I know this crowbar, sorry, can help us make stuff like toolboxes. Yeah. So improvised toolbox. You need a crowbar. So I suppose I'll just have to drop it and find another, because obviously I've got to have an inventory space for my axe. So I'll drop that. I'll stick the axe into my slot, and it'll give me extra inventory room. And I'll move these over like that, and I can then put them in there. But also, what we can do, there's my arrows there. So then, if you double click on them, it'll just put them in there with it. See, 3 out of 12. So now, what we can do is, if we go into crafting, and we go up to our weapons, or down, sorry, we could an improvised quiver. So, but we need 3 more rags. At the moment, we only have 1. So we'll just put them in there for now, make some more arrows, and then coming up close on the hour. So let's just make some more arrows quickly. So now let's off with arrows. This all adds to your, obviously your you know, adds to your stats when you're doing stuff like that. Stick it out my hands. Off another wooden arrow. Still got one down there. We'll chop this into sticks. Just weird how you got to have the tool in your hand to do the wooden sticks, but when it's not in your hand, it doesn't allow you to. Look, a bit annoying. But I suppose obviously the game still being under development, it's gonna come across stuff like that, guys. This game is absolutely awesome, by the way. If any creators, of the creators watch this, it's a brilliant game. Can't wait to see what happens in the future. Right, so we're crafting wooden arrows. Same thing again. Craft wooden arrow. Same thing again. Craft wooden arrow. Now we've got, how many have we got now? Just got an achievement, thank you. And now we've got 9, 10, so we just need 2 more to fill our the amount that we can carry. Right, straight into inventory again. So we've got 2 here. I don't know if you can click 2, do it like that. Allow you to. I don't know if it would. That's just done 1, so let's do the same thing again quick. I don't know. Right, so now with double click, we've got them over here in our inventory, yeah? So now what we need to do is click out of here, press 1, and we're going to first player mode. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but right in front of where my arrow is, there's a white dot. You must be able to see it now. You wouldn't, that is to help you. That's why I put it on advanced archery, because I know this is one of the first weapons that we're liable to make. So yeah, so it puts that white dot there. Obviously you hold the button to fire, and then boom, yeah, hold the fire to, yeah. You want to focus in, you can focus in at the same time, yeah. That's what you do. So you can come out of first player mode by pressing the space, enter, go over. Somewhere in here should be your, there you go, there's your wooden arrows back. Take those 2 back. It says 11, but that's because you've got 1 in the bow ready to go. Now we're almost ready to so in our inventory we've got our arrows, we've still got a stone knife in case we need it. We have our small axe, and we have our improvised bow. So now we are ready to do if we see an animal or if we see anything like that, then that's what we've got the bow for. It helps. Well, we've got the lake again here, the small streams. I think we've got to go back across that to get to where we need to be. No, pretty sure that we don't. Pretty sure that we have to head in a different direction, if I'm honest. It's really hard when you haven't got a compass to work out what direction you're in. It's so confusing, and that's the worst part about this game, because it's time. Time is what you need. Time is of the essence constantly. Right, so metabolism, it says I'm 100% and my bladder's at 87, so that means I need to go to the toilet quickly. So you push your tab button, go into toilet, and then go into piss, and it will empty your stomach. That's why I've got a red, that's why my belly's red in the picture at the bottom there. You can't see that. Just got to constantly, so now if you look at my metabolism, it says my bladder's empty. I'm not taking in any water at the moment because it's finished, but it's now giving me a warning because my stomach's empty. I'm on 99% water, so what I shall have to do is, now, I shall, as we run towards this, town here, which will be a good place to find some food, I would have thought, but also as I run towards, you'll see these laying around. I think these are broken down trees, yeah? They have the most, they have things inside, I don't know if I can find one. Here you go. So you've got grasshoppers, and you've got these are the grasshoppers. Yeah, they're quite a good source of stuff. I don't know if you can see that. It'll give you it'll give some calories. It gives, you know, nutritional facts, 50 grams of fat, total carbs and stuff like that. It gives you everything. So there's all your stuff that it gives you, and you find them in these. You could sustain yourself purely just by eating those, I would have thought. But yeah, you just prep to eat, go into my metabolism. You can see it inside now. So he's munched on the grasshoppers. We're quite low. These are the three main things that we need, really. But our calorie intake's now gone up to 686, and we're only using 181. So it says stomach empty, but we're actually intaking food. So I think it just wants something a little bit more substantial. But if we just keep on topping ourselves up on things like that, mushrooms. See, some mushrooms are poisonous, but not all. You just keep topping yourself up on things like that. Here's a larvae. This is what you really want. These really do pack a punch. So, like I said, really, there's all the details there. Really, really good way of feeding yourself, just purely by finding those, purely just by searching logs. Yes, bro, he's there. Long time no see, Cole. Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here. I did see you on Fortnite the other night, actually, on Save the World. Dude's doing something. Probably your dailies, like you do. Bless you. Don't know how long that comment's been sat there. I've been concentrating. Sorry, bro. Yeah, so they're such a good source of fibre and, well, you know, a good source of food if you look into your metabolism now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Instagrammable. Thank you, darling. Cheers. Yeah, yeah. So that is a good way to sustain your diet by grasshoppers and larvae. I mean, you know, you got an intake now of 686 per hour. You're only using 181, so it's pretty good. But I'm gonna have you, yeah. Just give us a second. I'm just gonna jump onto a break quickly. I'm gonna stay here, but I just wanted to speak to my friend here quickly. Then I'll probably call it a day. So on this first one. So yeah, just want to speak to Colin quickly and Shooter, sorry, and yeah, I'll just put it onto the break stream. Oh, I'll just put it onto the stream ending now. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. But yeah, that's just going to be the first. That's going to be the first segment of the Scum survival. But yeah. Yes, Cole. I'll drop you a message on Twitch. All right, bro. Lot of love. Take care. Cheers for watching.